From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken very short.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Attack! It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 40-yard line. I got him, man.
From the 40 now on second down. Mahomes.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run it with Williams. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
56 is the mic. I want that.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Son of the ending. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Let's go, team.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anything moves, we hit it. Anything moves, we hit it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 3, 49ers nothing.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Big dash. 11. I got you. He's going for the moment. Kill.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mike 50. 21. Titans on Ringo.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Kansas City touchdown. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Not today, you are. Not today. Check 12, fellas. Here we go. Check the backer. Check the backer. Hey, alert. Alert. Left hand.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go. 180! Mike 50, Mike 50! You're right. Switch. 21. Watch the shot! 2. Yes!
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
2 times. You got 3 down.
On first down, here's Breida. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
Here we go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Switch. Tighten up. Hey, gun. Check 24.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
I got you. Check 3. 13.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This will be taken short.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll keep it on the ground again here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Let's go, let's go! Here we go, here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up. 21, 21. 50. Go. Go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Here we go. 21, 21. I got you. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They run with Breida, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
21. Here we go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Here we go. 180! Mike 50, huh? Check. Hey, gun. Check. Lock!
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I got you.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I'm here all day. Joker, 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 Joker. Hero, 15. 15. Go. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, watch the ball.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And this is caught by Watkins. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Alpha. 56. Pick it up. 56, the mic, boys. 56.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
15.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Exit. Check. Rip it. Hey, 57 color. 24.
Williams will try again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, A little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go. At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
They're right with the 4-minute offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Williams, and he's dropped right at the 40, gain of 3. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Bang, 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 bang. Topper, topper.
They run it again with Williams. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I know he's
On the ground, this is Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
SOS. 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 Yellow, 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 yellow.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20. Like 50. White.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
12, fellas, here we go.
They run again with Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 21.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26, check 52. 21, 21. Hey, gun.
Here's Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go. Like 80!
First down, San Francisco.
Check nickel. Hey, come on,
Now it's Breida. And an alley to run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here we go. 180! 150. I'm coming. 65. Set. Kill. Turn up. Kill. 11. I got you. Jam.
Breida, he'll try the right side. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and
10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. One final try now for Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.